Welcome to my channel. The Lost Love. Once upon a time in the picturesque landscapes of the United Kingdom, there lived a young girl named Ileana. She possessed a mesmerizing beauty that could captivate anyone who laid eyes on her. Despite her charm, she was a reserved and introverted soul, preferring the solace of nature's embrace. One fine day, as she strolled through a beautiful garden, she chanced upon a sight that would forever change her life. There, standing amidst the vibrant blooms, was a handsome and dashing young man named Ethan. The moment their eyes met, an invisible thread of connection wove itself between them. It was as if destiny itself conspired to unite these two souls. Ileana found herself inexplicably drawn to Ethan, and from that moment on, he became the center of her world. However, Ileana chose to keep her feelings locked deep within her heart, unsure of how to express her love for Ethan. Instead, she cherished every stolen glance and cherished the memories of their brief encounters in the garden. Time flew by, and fate played a hand that would forever alter Ileana's life. Due to unforeseen circumstances, her parents had to relocate to a faraway land. Ileana was forced to bid adieu to her beloved country, her friends, and her secret love. Despite the distance and the changes, Ileana's heart remained loyal to Ethan, and not a day passed without her thinking of him. In her new home, Ileana's life took on a new routine. She found solace in her work and immersed herself in her career. The days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months. Little did she know that fate had a surprise in store for her. One fine morning, as Ileana went about her usual routine at the office, she received a mysterious bouquet of flowers. Attached to it was a note with poetic verses that stirred emotions deep within her soul. Unbeknownst to her, the sender was none other than Ethan, her long-lost love. He had managed to trace her and, while still unsure of her feelings, he decided to rekindle their connection subtly. As the days passed, the subtle hints turned into more direct gestures. Ethan's clever approach gave Ileana a newfound sense of excitement and wonder. Unknowingly, she started falling in love all over again, unaware that this mysterious admirer was the same man she had encountered in the garden years ago. Finally, the day arrived when fate would bring them face to face once more. Ileana attended a charity event, and amidst the crowd, she found herself standing in front of Ethan. The spark of recognition ignited between them, and it was as if time stood still. The mysterious admirer was no longer a stranger. He was her long-lost love, and he had finally found his way back to her. As they spent more time together, their love blossomed like the flowers in the garden where they had first met. They shared stories of the years spent apart, and the depth of their feelings became evident to both. It didn't take long for them to realize that they were meant to be together, and they decided to embrace their love wholeheartedly. But love, as enchanting as it may be, can face its share of challenges. When Ileana and Ethan approached their respective parents with the news of their decision to marry, they were met with resistance. Their parents were hesitant about the union, fearing the uncertainties that lay ahead. Ileana's parents were concerned about her happiness, and Ethan's parents were worried about his future. The couple was devastated by this opposition, as their hearts were set on being together. The more they tried to convince their parents, the wider the chasm seemed to grow. Unable to bear the pain of separation, Ileana and Ethan fell into a state of despair. Their love remained strong, but the circumstances threatened to tear them apart. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the burden of heartache took a toll on their health. Both Ileana and Ethan fell ill, and it seemed as though their love story was destined for a tragic end. Witnessing the genuine love and agony of their children, the parents finally began to reconsider their stance. One fateful day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the parents called for a meeting. They saw the pain in their children's eyes and understood that their happiness lay in each other's arms. They embraced the idea of the two young souls uniting in holy matrimony. It was a moment of joy and celebration when Ileana and Ethan received their parents' blessings. The barriers that once stood tall were shattered by the power of true love and perseverance. The couple's love story had a fairy tale ending, where love conquered all and united the hearts that were meant to be together.